Hello everybody. Am I muted? Okay, I am not muted. Alright. And frick. Okay. This is annoying. There we go. Okay. It was about to crash. I started halfway through loading this. So I'm gonna be doing, this is my final shot at doing a Scrap Mechanic multiplayer series. I've left all my other shots up on my channel because I'm lazy and I don't want to take them down because they brought in a good number of views. Okay. I moved around just a little bit. Okay. I killed a granny. Got the head. Oh no. This is some bad lag. I hate lag. Ooh. Perfection. Ooh, can we take this? No, we cannot. Okay. Contrary to what most people do, I'm not taking either of these. They're useless. Take that though. And the sign is absolutely useless. Yes, we can take the sign. I'm just lazy and it's useless. Alright. This is taking me so long to try and get this thing recording. It's not even funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna, this video is gonna be mostly me just grinding to get stuff. And me building the first vehicle. If y'all want to skip around, you can. Not much interesting is gonna happen during this beginning bit. Other than me getting loot and potentially dying 9 or 10 times. Yeah, that actually is pretty common. So not only do I need to grab all this loot, lag. I'm not even gonna bother with going up there yet. Yeah, there's good loot up there. I will go up there once I get. Even if I get a crappy vehicle, I'm gonna still try and get a vehicle first. I'm getting a good number of component kits though, which is good, pretty good considering what I'm planning on having my first vehicle be. It's gonna be one that doesn't take energy, because it's gonna be controller powered. However, there's an issue with the controller power bit. You guys will see once I show y'all. Because, I mean, you can hook a controller into a seat. Except controllers are historically not very fast. So, yeah. Time to get to the mechanic station. Not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother. So I need 10 component kits and 10 circuit boards to even get that thing. The craft bot. I'm assuming if y'all are watching this, y'all have probably seen somebody else play Scrap Mechanics, so don't bother yelling at me to play. Don't bother yelling at me about my flaws in this game, because I'm not gonna change them. Why did I even? Okay. I am definitely slowly but surely losing my mind with this. yes, I'm grabbing these pipe pieces because they are amazing for building vehicles. And by amazing, I mean they're like the big thing that I use for like my wheelbase. One, two, three. And there. I'll come back here later to get most of this big important stuff, but for now, it's not my highest priority. The seeds and stuff also are not my highest priority, but yeah. And there we go. It's most likely gonna fall anyway, so why not speed up the process just that little bit? That was not what I wanted. Okay, chuck you there. That's probably gonna come back to bite me real quick, but don't really care at the minute. I come for the dirt. I come for nothing else. For dirt and seed. I mean, don't take it for granted. I got this planned out to the T. Let's go. I gotta check a couple things on those islands there, because if that's a bad idea, because stuff could possibly spawn on that island. It's also a bad idea, because again, same issue. No, where am I gonna find some places to start a farm? This world looks like it's got a lot of water on it. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. In fact, it's actually an extremely good thing. But and before y'all say, oh wait, don't make a farm there, you're gonna forget it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna forget it, but it's gonna be a tiny little farm. And if anything, because it's the first farm, it's probably gonna be the one that attracts the most attention. And okay, side question, y'all. Is it just me, or do people who like perform on the street have like some serious motivation? I'm like, on the occasion when I'm like in the car, I'm like, I see these people and I'm like, I would not have the patience to deal with that. That's just something that seems extremely impossible to me. And then I'll, no. Takes you. There we go. Alright. Because the mechanic station is literally right there. I shouldn't have too hard of a time finding this. All I need to remember is extremely weird broken stump. It's not that hard. And now for me to get the grind to 90. Come on, let's get that 90. So the big thing about this one is, on the occasion people might join, but there's a high chance that they probably won't. I mean, if they do join, then great. If they don't, okay, that's their choice. 20. Add 90. To get the base level 1. This is gonna take a while. Get that corn. Ooh, yes. Yes. Chest. Yes. Chest. And there's that huge behemoth thing over there. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. But because I've never used the spud gun in survival Minecraft, guess what? I'm extremely adept with fighting with my hammer. And I'm very used to dying. Wait, walk. I got you some corn. I got corn. Eat. Eat, my mooing friend. $30. A third of the way there. And I'm gonna need to eat that milk pretty soon, so 9. For some reason, they didn't bother to label it with your eating. If you're drinking milk, they didn't bother to label it as drink instead of eat. And considering that there are sun shakes in the game, you would think also that there would be drink. But there's not. And if I build a vehicle, I'm gonna... Okay, green. Thought that was a gold one. Disappointed. Oh well. If that's not what happens in everyday life, then I don't know what does. Disappointment. That's what happens. Looks like we got a lot of chest spawn points by this thing. That's amazing. Okay, so how many did I get? Appears to be 6, so if I have... Yep, 6. Oh yeah, I can also get a 5th one up in there. 4. We need 6 more of those, and 4 more of these guys dead. Now it takes 5 hits with a sledgehammer to kill each one of these guys, so if y'all are going to play, keep that in mind. That is extremely vital. And it's always good to get a lot more, because then that just means more metal. Or, I can't quite tell, because tier 3 metal is, well, tier 3 metal, and then there's tier 2 metal, and then there's metal, and then there's scrap metal. Is it just me, or should the tier 2 metal be normal metal, and scrap metal be the normal tier metal? And then have tier 3 metal actually be tier 4 metal. if that makes any variety of sense. I really should probably go put the battery in there. And I'm going to take you, chuck you there, and chuck you there. And just to show y'all, yep. It used to be 100 scrap metal though, so slightly cheaper. Now. And I'm off to go take out that thing. I'm actually going to leave a bunch of stuff here first. And I'm not going to forget to set my spawn like I normally do. And there we go. The only issue is those doors will return to being closed somehow after being jammed open by a sledgehammer. They will somehow return to being in the open position if you log out of the game and pop back in. Or, sorry, closed position. Unless they've changed that. Which I highly doubt they have. So now with stuff like this honeycomb, I just stack up in the corner. However, I never really ever screw with those stacks though, because that's just the safest thing to do. It's organized, don't mess with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's one of my favorite phrases in the world. And then dirt also goes here. And this goes back up here with all this random stuff. The gas isn't exactly more random, it's more or less like needed in the future, but I'm not going to make that exact same mistake again. So the mistake that I'm talking about is, so one time I had a button over there, and in a couple other places in here, the ground is just high enough to where if you go to place a button, it'll place just underneath the floor. And over here, it's impossible to get underneath the floor without using the lift technique. Y'all will probably end up seeing that eventually. I'm clumsy and I consistently accidentally place stuff. That's really all I have to say about that. I'm just going to grab some of this just in case if I get swarmed. Yeah, that's actually a very huge issue in this game. It's very easy to take down one or two haybots on their own. But the second you get a swarm coming, you better run. And apparently in the next chapter of this game, which is going to be the next update, there's going to be a red variety of those greenies. Exploding version. Now that's going to lead to the same issue that Minecraft has with creepers. Accidentally getting too close to your friend's base while fighting one and it blows up. Most people will immediately repair their friend's base, however, if you don't have the materials on hand, it's easy to be like, hey man, I accidentally blew a hole in your base. I'm gonna go get the materials. And then you completely forget why you're out getting materials, so you're like, oh sick, I have materials, and then you do a build with them, and then you're like, then you walk by past your friend's base and, again, and you're like, that's what I needed them for. Jeez, where are you going, man? Oh, it's 3 of them. If I didn't actually need this stuff, I wouldn't be fighting these guys. Apparently these guys hate water. Fight me. I dare you. I doubt you can. Come on, step on your friends' bodies. Do it, I dare you. Sick, another component kit. That brings our grand total up to 5. We're halfway there. I'm not gonna sing the song because of copyright issues. YouTube's going nuts these days. There's so many things that are problems with it. And we have enough scrap metal. However, the more the merrier with scrap metal. And because you get it, scrap metal is one of those few very early game items that you can use late game. Which is why you can use it to refine up into metal. I was hoping to drag them near here to try and draw some more out, but meh. I can find them on my own. I've got my stun gun. In other words, a bucket of water. Found another glitch spot. I always position myself right here so that way if I need to I can just jump off the building if there's a farm bot approaching. Well, these orange guys are supposed to be called hay bots, but they're all technically farm bots because this is technically a farm world. I can hear them. Which, hearing that over my music is an impressive feat. That means there's a lot of them. There you are. So now those sideways swipes take 30 damage, and you have a total of 100. However, if you fall out of the world, it will subtract 100 and leave you with absolutely 1. It's confusing, I know. Why not make it so it just leaves you be, but that's what the game does. Not my choosing. I didn't make it. It's just I just play it. Now, of course, I am going to take that leg. Also, in this game, a stack is 256 for, like, blocks. But as you saw with the milk, a stack is 5, and same thing with the, wheat. And with component kits and circuit boards, the stack for those is 10. For gas and batteries, it's 20. Yeah, it's confusing because none of it is exactly the same value. And yeah, I know I didn't go and get that over there, which is why I'm going to go get it now. Oh, apparently I got it. Whoops. And they mildly adjusted down here. You used to be able to kind of glitch these farm bots in the spots, but you can no longer do that. It's very sad. Because I use that. So. In all honesty, that was probably the single glitch in this game that I actually abused. Note, there were like thousands when I started playing. That was the only one that was like, I'm gonna abuse this. Because abusing glitches in games is fun. It may not be for other players, but for you, it's amazing. Because sometimes those glitches can lead to accidentally killing everybody on the map. Yes, Fortnite, I'm looking at you with your shopping carts that y'all had to take away for a little bit. Yeah, there was a glitch that with the shopping carts, and I'm saying was and not is, which would cause them to kind of go berserk and result in accidentally killing everybody in the entire map. It was funny to watch, not funny to be a part of. And I think this is one of those places with a yellow guy. By yellow guy, I mean, so you know those loot crates I keep getting? Yeah, there's a yellow variant of those, and those have some pretty tasty loot. And nothing. Okay. Is there something potentially up there? I don't know. It's a slope. I can jump it. Or not. Okay, whatever. This is so close, it's so nice. What's funny is in this game, if you take too much damage at a time or you do something really weird that the game doesn't like, it'll ragdoll you. Which just pretty much makes your body go blah, 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 blah. Like, think of a tentacle from like a... Let's go. Octopus? Yeah, and then take a character and slap that into it and you got the scrap mechanic character when it bugs out. I'll be the first to say it's hilarious. Not when you're fighting mobs, or I keep saying mobs because that's what I'm so used to. Craftbot. I don't even know what I'm doing. And that's what I'm talking about. I think I'm probably the only person in this game who intentionally ragdolls themselves. Need one component kit. And 5 circuit boards. The circuit boards is the easy part of that. And before anybody even suggests a piston engine, no. They're painful to make if you don't know how to do it. And if you haven't done it enough times. That's why I'm shutting that down real quick. I mean, I guess I could try and start a little raid thing on one of those islands. See what happens. As my computer starts to get angry at me. Yeah, I get a computer, you don't like me. So what? You still work for me. And there's a very high possibility that I die while doing this, in which case that's going to be a royal pain to get my stuff back. Oh no, I do not like this, because it means I've already used up slightly over half my oxygen. Just for a green chest, great. Alright, I forgot I can kind of sprint underwater. And we're out. And then I have this, and it takes away, I think, about 10 health? No, 5. Okay. So it's very easy to succumb to it, but if you know what you're doing, you don't. Also, I'm probably going to line my base with these. They're wicked durable. And extremely common, so. Durability 100. And then I am probably going to start a good bunch of raids. Well, no, I've done the big thing that I want to do off camera. Well, not on camera. And then I'm going to do some work off camera, you know. Standard YouTuber thing. It's gonna look like I did one of those. Yeah, I just did some work off camera, and then looks like I got like 1,000 blocks of diamond and netherite. Those are always so hilarious because they're like, I don't know what to believe if you actually did that or didn't. And and then every time they end up with the dilemma of, oh, I actually did it, but people don't believe me because it looks like I didn't because I did it off camera. And they can't exactly go back and replace those orders, or it definitely looks like they're cheating. So it's kind of like, so they just take it and live with it. They're like, I'm not going to bother to combat this too much. Ooh, this might be a fun area to make a basin. I just have to be able to see if I can place dirt up here at all. I could possibly here. Okay. And there are areas where you can't place it because it'll literally say too steep, too steep, too steep, too steep, too steep. But you can place it just here, right? You can place it here just fine. So. I'll of course have to deal with the green guys, but there's not exactly an easy place for them to spawn. Because they have to make their way up this island by either going up there or going up there. And they'll probably spawn way over there. It's either they'll spawn over there or they'll somehow spawn on that island or that rock. Why am I doing it this way? I just really need to get the stuff planted. Ah well. And it's 2 over what the max for it not to trigger a raid is. Because the max is 9 for it not to trigger a raid. For it to trigger a raid, it's infinite. You could have really as many as you want, and the game will have no issues. Yeah, I get it. That's unauthorized farming. Well, screw it, it's a sandbox game. I'm a farm where I want to farm. So apparently if I do L, no, H, no, okay. So then if I, why can't I hit L? Because that's supposed to be a logbook, but apparently that don't exist anymore. Or that timer will tell me when. So I've got that. I'm not going to start building the base now, because I need to get more dirt, but this is fine at the minute. It's food. I need it. Wait, before I drink another one, I think a carrot will top me up on water. Nope, it'll just tie it. Okay. So I got 5 minutes and 21 seconds. Okay. I genuinely want to see where stuff will spawn on there. Because the big red bosses, they run along the bottom. However, if you look under there, that's going to be pretty hard to get up. So that's where I'm going to need a spud gun. Yes. This is going exactly as I planned. It's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, there is that, and there always has been that. Before I forget and build something giant and then need to run out and grab materials for that. As a side note though, I can craft 2 glue. Okay, my inventory's full. Okay, I got 3 minutes and 21, 20, 19, 18, 16, 15. Yeah, because in this game, an hour is the day-night cycle is a total of, I think it's 24 minutes. It's amazing. I genuinely cannot wait to see where these things spawn. And I know haybots, while yes they can get into the water, you can literally swim underneath them and hit them and they will not be able to defend themselves. The greenies, on the other hand, I'm extremely worried about when it comes to that, but sure hope this is one of those spots where it's like, ooh, mobs cannot spawn on you for some random reason. And now you see why I'm probably not going to end up placing my button on that. I'm going to place it on this, though. I'm going to place my bearing on it, too. Just to kind of scare all those little greenies. Great, I don't have a connect tool. Yeah, I'm just transporting stuff over here because I have decided this is going to be my new base. So we've established where the base is going to be in this episode. We've established a mild farm. I'm probably going to take a bunch of the roofs and build them onto the side of this. Create a little island for me. I'm going to have to build something over there for me to place my vehicles on, but a boat should be able to do the trick. Wait, don't these give off a little bit of light? No, they do not. Okay. So, there used to be this glitch that I also abused. It was pretty much infinite fertilizer. The only reason why I'm fertilizing it now is because if I'm going to harvest it by 4:30 the next morning in this game, I'm going to need this. Wait, I need to check this. Okay. Okay, I'll deal with this. Do y'all see anything? There's supposed to be a raid. Hmm? No, they just straight up didn't spawn. That is hilarious. So either they didn't spawn or they spawned somewhere on this island and I'm gonna get out of my vehicle one day and be like, oh. As I get absolutely murdered. Alright. So again, I'm probably going to use those roof pieces to build something there. Alright, so I'm going to end this video here. Thank y'all for watching. This has been a good day.